Meeps, Rigaroga here, and you're you. And it has been a hot minute since we've done any Stranger Things. So I propose to go ahead and do that. As a reminder, I'm playing characters based on the D&D characters of the characters in Stranger Things. And we finished the included adventure that was in the set. So I have continued on with a different thing, which is the H1, which is a module from D&D 4th edition, but it's the keep on the Shadowfell, which for me is the upside down, and so this is the continuation of the keep on the upside down. What you may remember is that the characters, the party are hanging out outside of a. Actually, let's just go ahead and go to this map. The characters are hanging out outside of this door. And so we're outside this door, and we've listened to it, and we've heard that there's, this sound of water and whatnot coming from whatever is behind this. Bronze double doors. They're green with age, stained blue and purple with a thick layer of fungus, and scratched into the fungus in the common script is this message: "Stay out, really." So we've listened to it, and I guess we're just going to go in. We're going to open the door, and we open the door and we see fungus-coated stairs leading down into a natural cavern. Much of the chamber is flooded with a stagnant pool of brackish water, and a patch of land rises from that foul water at the center of the pool. On a little island, this little island here, there's bones and some coins and other small objects visible among the fungus that's carpeting the whole area. Let's do a perception check. We're going to do that with advantage because of the help action. And that is a 19 plus a bunch is plenty. So we actually are going to see some ripples sort of moving along the water. It's pretty clear that there is something moving beneath the surface. So I think we're going to array ourselves sort of moving down and allowing everyone to sort of get into position. I think these guys are going to run over here along the wall. Okay, so we've got our characters. Let's roll initiative for the whatever it is that's under the water. So Dustin, Mike, 11, Thing, Will, Lucas, and then Max is our initiative order. And currently, let's see, we've got Dustin up. So Dustin currently has 20 HP, is about half down. What would Dustin do? Dustin over here. Probably do Bardic Inspiration. On Mike. What kind of spells do we got going on? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything much. Let's go ahead and just go with that. I think maybe hold action in case something gets close enough to attack physically. Next up is Mike the Paladin. Mike is currently at 28 hit points. Yeah, so Mike is going to go right to the edge of the water. Now, does this thing, I guess, Mike might just sort of poke at the edge of the water. So Mike is going to move up just a little bit and poke at the edge of the water. Well, that's 10 feet. Yeah, let's do an athletics check and just sort of see. So we've got, what do we got? Athletics is +6. So let's roll a +6. That's a natural 20 plus a 6 is going to be plenty. I think he leaps over to this island and then holds action for something to get close to attack, I think. That makes sense to me. Next up is 11. 11 might not have a whole lot to do. 11 is currently at max hit points, which is great. Well, Magic Missile... Hold on, let's take a look. Magic Missile that you can see within range. Okay, so we don't actually... We can't see him yet. We could lightning bolt the water. Yeah, this doesn't sound... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I guess I was a little... Maybe I was a little early on initiative. Okay, but now what we have is we have up whatever this thing is. And so what happens now is that from right here on the map, right next to Mike, a bunch of sort of bubbles start to come up out of the water, popping, and great popping bubbles. Man, I can't talk. Okay, so Mike needs to do a will save. Okay, so let's go to Mike. +1 on a saving throw. So +6 is going to even out, but he's got +1. Okay, so let's try saving. DC 16. 7 and is not enough. So Mike is going to be... Oh, wait. Bardic Inspiration. No, because it... Yeah, no, it wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't even be clearly enough. So we're gonna save that. Okay, so Mike is dazed and confused, and then that is everything for the blue slime. Will the Cleric is up. I guess we're gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. So let's cast a Spiritual Weapon over here. So we're casting Spiritual Weapon, and we're gonna cast it and have it on that spot where the bubbles are coming from. And then holding our action until we see something. Okay, and then Lucas Ranger is up. I think we're gonna hold our action to attack with the longbow, and then use Hunter's Mark probably. And so Max the Rogue is up next. I think we're getting ready with the short bow. Dustin Bard. Yeah, Mike is dazed and confused. So let's give Mike a. So Mike is up. We're going to give him a really quick attempt to save Dazed and Confused. Okay, that is a natural 20. So the effect of being Dazed and Confused is no longer in effect on Mike. And so Mike is going to hold his action and get ready to attack. Yeah, everybody's going to hold action. Now the blue slime, it's a blue slime is what it is. So everybody's sort of getting ready to attack this thing as it comes out. So it lets out a burst of sort of slimy, acidy stuff comes just like... There's big like an eruption that comes out of the water, and it's like this water mixed with acidy slime stuff, and it bursts out. So it's 1d6 damage, 1d6. Dex save is only a +1. We'll go ahead and use that Bardic Inspiration. And that is plenty. So we save, and so we take half damage. 6 plus 11 is so 6 damage. And we're at 22. Okay, so now blue slime. It's still hiding in there. I don't think it needed to come out of the water to do that. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to go through the order because nothing's happening. Until we get back to that slime. And now, now we're going to get this slime that comes out, and the dank water suddenly disgorges a blob of blue slime, and this amorphous mass pours forward towards Mike, extruding long pseudopods that end in appendages that are dripping goo. So Now we're going to end up with everybody getting to attack at this point. But let's give the slime a slam attack versus Mike. So Mike has an armor class right now of 20. The slime rolled a 2, and that is nowhere near enough. So as it's sort of boiling and roiling out of this water, it like tries to slam Mike with a pseudopod in it, and Mike just totally does a baller move and knocks the pseudopod, off and down to the ground, without any problem at all. Okay, so now Will is going to attack with, now that it's visible, we're going to attack with the spiritual weapon. And so Will has a spiritual weapon. Oh, that's lame that it doesn't have that on there. There it is. +6 to hit and 1d8 damage. And that's a 6. Let me get this guy set up. I forgot to do a thing for it. Blue slime is AC 18. And it's got 204 hit points. This thing is nasty. So 6 + 6 is definitely not enough to hit. Spiritual weapon misses. Will the cleric is then going to attack with the light crossbow. It's +6 to hit. 1d8. And 3, that is a miss. So that is not going to hit. And so that is Will Cleric's turn. Lucas the Ranger is casting Hunter's Mark on this creature. And so we're going to get a longbow attack. And it's a D8 plus a D6. We do not get Colossus Slayer yet because there's been no damage yet. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's going to be a +7 to hit. And that is not enough to hit. Lucas lets off an arrow and it just, flies through the hitting water. He couldn't tell the difference between the slime and the water. Max the Rogue from hiding is going to go ahead and attack. Short bow, +7 to hit, 1d6. Plus 2d6. That's a 6 and a 5, and neither of those are going to be enough to hit. So Max is unable to connect with the short bow. Dustin Bard is up. I'm trying to decide if Dustin Bard is going to run up and do anything. Might as well. So Dustin Bard will move up and attack with dagger and rapier, I think. So let's go ahead and we'll attack, and that's 1d8 and a 1d4. Actually, let's do it this way so we know. Okay, so rapier attack is red, dagger attack is blue. So dagger attack actually manages to hit. Whoops, that was not. Anyhow, I think it was like a 14. Manages to hit for 1. So our blue slime has taken 1 damage. God, this is awful, you guys. I've been rolling really bad lately. So Mike the Paladin is up now. Mike the Paladin is now going to attack with Winter's Dark Bite, which is a d20, and then it's 2d6 plus 4. And that does not hit. That's a 3, so that is totally a miss. Wow. Okay, 11 is up. We'll do Magic Missile. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So another 10, 11 cast Magic Missile from here on the blue slime. And now it is the blue slime's attempt, and it is going to use that slam again, plus 8 and a d6. 19, that is definitely going to be enough to hit, and it's 1d6 plus 6. So Mike takes 10. Ow! So Mike is at 12 now. Will the cleric is going to attack with the spiritual weapon. And that finally hits. So that is going to be plus 3. So that's 8. So we're at 19. We got a long way to go. No, let's do it. So it's going to be 3d4 plus 3. We're going to go ahead and cast that. 3d4 plus 3. So 8, 9, 10, 13. So Mike is going to get 13 back. I'll take him to... bump him up to 25, which is good. Okay, so that's Will the Cleric's turn. Lucas Ranger is up. So Lucas Ranger is back here and is going to attack with the longbow. Plus 7 to hit, and it's 1d8. And then it's Hunter's Mark is 1d6. And then we've got Colossus Slayer, which is another 1d8. If we can hit. 12 plus 7, that is enough to hit. And that's 12 damage plus 2. So 14. So that's 14. 33. Still a long way to go. Max Rogue is going to attack from hiding with short bow, 1d6. Plus sneak attack. That is enough to hit. So we're going to do 9 damage. So we're the slime is at 42 now. And Dustin Bard is going to do double attack. So let's see. That's 1d8. That is enough to hit, and that is enough to... Yes, that is enough to hit. So hit both times. So that's another 12 damage. 54. That was pretty good. That was good. Rapier and then dagger right into it. Excellent. Mike the Paladin is up. So I'm kind of just sort of looking. Here's the spells. Blast, Cure Wound, Shield of Faith. I could do plus 2 AC. That would be pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna cast Shield of Faith. So plus 2 AC bonus. And so we're gonna buff him. Try and remember that. Okay, and that's the action. And I think that's it for Mike. Levin Wizard is up. Yeah, we're gonna use another magic missile. So the D4s are gonna go. God, I can't pick those up. Okay. So that was not so great. Man. So that was 8. Not great. And Blue Slime is up. Blue Slime is going to try to attack. And it's going to be a 1d6. And is going to try to attack Mike. So it's just right here. But Mike has extra AC, so it's going to be... Yeah, that was a 5. There's no way that... just like tries to slam Mike again, and it just absolutely fails. Will Cleric is up, is going to attack with Spiritual Weapon. That is a natural 20. Unfortunately, it was only a 2 damage, so that's going to be 7. So 69. And then we're going to do regular crossbow. 7. That is not going to be enough to hit, so the crossbow bolt goes wild. And so that's Will. Lucas Ranger is up. A 1d8 plus a d6 plus another d8, which is great if he can hit. Come on, no whammies. 12 plus 7, that is enough to hit. Unfortunately, there are 2 1s on those 8-sided dice. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's another 9. So 78. Max Rogue is up. So 1d6 plus 2d6. Oh man, that's a 6. That's an 8. 7 is not enough to hit. So that's a miss. Yeah, Max just takes a wild shot and it just flies over the. Dustin Bard is up. Dustin Bard has actually been strangely effective lately. Let's go ahead and roll for the double attack. That's 2 misses. So Dustin Bard, just like the rapier and the dagger, go wild. Maybe Max and Lucas's arrows flying. It's like, watch out, guys. So Mike Paladin is up. So we're gonna go ahead and attack, and that's 2d6 plus 7 to hit. That is enough to hit, and that's 9. Are we going to use Divine Smite, I wonder? We're going to expend a 2nd level spell slot in order to do Divine Smite. So that's going to be an extra 2d8 of radiant damage on top of that. So that's 9. Plus 2 6s, that's nothing to laugh at. So that's 21. So we're now at 99. Almost halfway. And Mike Paladin is done. 11 is going. I think 11 is going to. I guess we're just gonna cast Magic Missile again. Yeah. So 3d4. I mean, every little bit counts. It's not so great, but it's not unhealthy. So 12. So 111. And then 11 is done. Blue Slime is up. It's going to try to attack Mike again. And that's a 2. Completely misses on that. And Will Cleric is going to attack with the spiritual weapon and the light crossbow. Spiritual weapon hits for 5. More than 5. 8. And then that was spiritual weapon. Light crossbow hits for a critical hit, just hammers it. So that's 12 plus 3, 15. So a good 15. Pretty good. So that was Will Cleric over here. Lucas Ranger is up. If Lucas can hit, 1d8 plus a d6 for Hunter's Mark, and then plus a d8 for Colossus Slayer. And that is a natural 3, which is absolutely insufficient. Another arrow, Lucas just flies over the top of his head. Max Rogue is up. Natural 20, so we'll take it. And so 14. Yeah, I think it's gonna. So what's gonna happen right now is that it's getting really hurt. It's gonna use the slime eruption again. So Mike is gonna have to do a save versus DC 16. No. 16 on dexterity, and Dustin is also going to do that. So we've got... so Mike fails and is dizzied again. Oh, no, wait. That's slime eruption, not the other thing. Hold on a second. Yeah, so it's actually 1d6. Plus 6 is 7. So Mike is going to take 7 damage. Is down to 18. Dustin... What is Dustin's saves? Save against poison is plus 1 on all saves. That's great. So dexterity is plus 6. And that was plenty to save. And so he's going to go ahead and avoid that. Was it the slime's turn? It wasn't the slime's turn. I'm an idiot. Anyhow, so sorry. Yeah, anyhow, the slime went out of turn. So Dustin Bard is going to attack. The slime got an extra attack just because it was bloodied, I guess. Got a layer action. And that is going to be... I don't think that's enough to hit on the second attack. No, yeah. So we only attack with the rapier, and it was a 1. So 3. 151. Thunderbird. Dustin is done. Mike Paladin is up. Mike is going to attack. And that is going to be a 2d6. That's plenty to hit, and that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. Okay. And then that was Mike. 11 is up. I mean, might as well do Magic Missile, I guess. So we're going to cast Magic Missile. We're out of first level slots. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Pretty good. 174. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close. So next up is Blue Slime. He's going to try to attack Mike. And that is not enough to hit because we still have that +2. So that's excellent. Blue Slime. Will Cleric will attempt to attack with Spiritual Weapon and Crossbow. Plus 6 to hit is enough with both of them. So that's 13. Getting very close now. It's definitely starting to like fall like a bad souffle. Okay, so that was Will. Lucas Ranger is going to try again. And so that's going to be 1d8 plus 6 plus a 1d... No, wait. Yeah, 1d8 plus a 6 plus a d8. So if we can hit... it's a natural 2. That completely goes wide. Max Rogue is up. So we're going to go... Sneak attack. That is actually not enough to hit. That's not enough to hit. So Max misses again. Dustin is going to go up. Right, and Dustin... D8, D4. Yeah. Okay. So dagger and a rapier. Dagger hits for 2. Mike Paladin is up. Mike Paladin is up and is going to go for the attack. That is a 5. That is not enough to hit. 11. 11 is up. So 11 has no more first level spell slots. So we can do Magic Missile at 2nd level. So let's go ahead and do that. Cast it. Did that work? Yeah, it did. So that's 4d4. Come on, where's my other d4? There it is. 44. 7, 8, 9. So 13. Is that enough? No. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're at 202. It has like 2 hit points left. And the blue slime is up. Yes. One last attack. So blue slime on its last, it's gonna give it's gonna try its darndest to hit Mike. It's not gonna work, but it's gonna try. 11. It's not enough to hit. There's no way. It would have to be. I would have to have more than 10 bonus to attack Mike. That is going to miss. Will Cleric is up. Will Cleric is going to try with Spiritual Weapon and Light Crossbow. And I don't think either of those hit. +6. Oh, well, one of them hit, actually. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That is enough. Spiritual Weapon swings and misses, and then the light crossbow finally connects and skewers the blue slime, and blue slime manages to go down at the last little bit, having tried its darndest to get at Mike. Whew! Wow. Okay. So we're going to search this room, and we're looking around in this pile, and there's in this pile there's past victims and remnants of possessions of things. There is some coin that we'll grab, and there is some kind of potion. There's a shield here, and there's a wooden cylinder. So we're gonna open up that the cylinder, and within the wooden tube there are 3 sheets of vellum, and there are messages written on them. Well, one of them has a map of the surrounding area that shows the location of the keep on the upside down. There's another message that reads, remember, don't wet the nodule unless Calorel is not receptive to the offer. Then wet it only from a distance, and then turn and run. Water will bring the creature out of its dormancy, and it will consume anything it can reach. Oh, okay. So this blue slime that we ran into was actually an attempt to assassinate Calorel, and it just did not work, apparently. I wonder how it got here. The last vellum sheet holds a letter written in the same hand as the previous message. Greetings, Calorel. I recently have learned of your activity in the area and have an offer for you. During your time in this region, if you should capture any humanoids, we are eager to buy them. We have Drugar allies in Thunderspire in need of slave stock. If you are interested, send an envoy back to me. My messengers will show the way, and it is signed Chief Grand of the Blood Reavers. Okay. I don't know Thunderspire or Blood Reavers or any of that, so we're gonna have to like take notes and try and figure out what those are. So we'll put the potion and the shield into our sack and sort of have those. Now, so on to the rest of the adventure. And I think what we'll do after having done that water cave is we're going to look back at all of our maps, sort of piecing together where we've been and whatnot. I think, to be fair, although this is sort of DM knowledge, we have been to most of this map, but we're going to trace our way back towards this center area. So where we are right now is right here in this room, in this water room. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back to this main entrance. And we've done all of these areas around here. We kind of skipped this area right here. There was some workers, but we've also done all these caverns and everything. So we're gonna come here, and we've been to these little rooms. So we've basically done everything in this area. So what we have left is this area right here. And as the DM, I know what's going on. But what we're going to do is we're going to head back to our main entrance and then look around. And there were some stairs that we didn't explore. And so we're going to go take a look at those next.